representing Kebe Tambuwal from Sokoto State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, this is a call for establishment of a Federal Polytechnic in Tambuwal local government area of Sokoto State. The House, aware that education is a powerful tool for reducing poverty and inequality, and polytechnics offer vocational education through diverse technical courses leading to the award of Ordinary National Diploma, OND, and the Higher National Diploma, HND, through a practical and hands-on approach that imparts the right mix of knowledge and skill sets required to succeed in the new age of technology and global competitiveness, and that are necessary to achieve the economic diversification strategy of the present administration. The House also aware that Sokoto State has an approximate population of 5 million people, half of which are below 18 years of age, and an opportunity exists to harness this expanding youth population for the benefit of the state's economy and consequently national prosperity. Hence, the urgent need for a fresh approach to delivering qualitative and entrepreneurial education to this teeming population. The House notes that Sokoto South in general contributes a significant amount to the economy of Sokoto State, while Tambuwal local government area in particular is arguably one of the most viable local governments in the country, as other than its rich cultural and historical heritage and significance. It is strategically located on the A1 highway that links Sokoto, Kebbi, Niger, Oyo, and Lagos states. And all of the Tambuwal's areas of comparative advantage, perhaps its highest prospects, stem from the resulting industrial potential due to its unique topography, flora, fauna, and bright prospects. Yet, there is no federal tertiary institution located in the area. Convinced that the youth of the area crave quality education due to the industry demonstrated by eminent sons of the soil, whom, despite inconveniences of having studied far away from home, excelled and contributed their quota to national development and have become the pride of the people, such as the globally acclaimed car designer Jelani Aliu and our very own Right Honorable Amin Waziri Tambuwal. Also convinced that in addition to the favorable location in southern Sokoto, the people's quest for qualitative education for human capital development and economic potentials have created an urgent need for the establishment of a Federal Polytechnic to offer technical and vocational courses that the conventional universities in the state do not offer. The House resolves to, 1, urge the Federal Ministry of Education to initiate the process for establishment of a Federal Polytechnic in Tambuwal local government area of Sokoto State for the benefit of the people of Sokoto State, the Northwest Zone, and Nigeria at large. And also to mandate the Committee on Tertiary Education and Services and legislative compliance to ensure implementation and report back in 6 weeks for further legislative action. I so move, Mr. Speaker. State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, as stated in the motion, polytechnics, like we rightly know, there's always the practical aspect of education, like I mentioned in the motion, which is the hands-on deck when it comes to the teaching pattern that is compared to the ones we have in the universities. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, this is a deliberate attempt to make sure that we carry a very good number of our youth that intend to get these vocational trainings that are mostly done in the polytechnics. And with the kind of population, with the kind of youth we have within Sokoto and the neighboring states, I'm very sure this is going to come handy because, like I rightly said, there's that practical aspect which is lacking to meet up with some of the professions that is lacking in the ways. A lot of deficit of them in our localities, in our states, and in our neighboring states, which is mostly engineering. And polytechnics offer this kind of training, this kind of expertise that we need. And again, the learning curve is usually reduced with the time tenure in the polytechnic we have compared to the institutions of the universities. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, this is a very straight motion, which I'm pleading with my honorable colleagues to please accept, and let's make sure this motion passes for the benefit of the people of Tambuwal local government, for the benefit of people of Sokoto State, and by extension, Northwest and Nigeria. Thank you, honorable Speaker. Thank you, honorable colleagues.